Today, you will learn how true businessmen validate a product. What up guys, Fahd is here from Academics Platforms. Today we're talking about a very serious topic. I know sometimes you have very interesting ideas. You go out there and you just search for a new product that you want to sell on Shopify or any local service that you're dealing with. You open Alibaba and you open all these Chinese sites looking for vendors, and you start just searching, and you might find some interesting products, but you rely on your sense. You don't rely on data. Today we're coming for you very packed with true framework that will really help you to understand how to choose a winning product. And at the end of the video, we will also attach a link for the tool that we usually use when we're in the testing phase or when we are validating a product. So the framework that we will work with today is called a product validation framework. In order to make this a video very short and very summarized, it might not be short, we will go over with the stages one by one, and we will go in details with this framework in a ebook that we will also be listing on our website. So you can get the ebook and the tool on our website. You can go to edmx.online and purchase the ebook and the tool. So when we're doing a product validation for a new product, there are 10 stages that we should go through. So yeah, just very quick, there are discovery, problem definition, demand validation, competition analysis, value and pricing, supply chain and operation, unit economics and financial model, MVP, risk and compliance, and then go or no go gate or launch roadmap. So these are the four stages that you go through, and all of these are major check marks. There are under each major check mark, there are 5 micro check marks. So you check the 5 marks under each major check mark, and then you can pass to the next stage. Let me just explain what I'm talking about here. So the first one is discovery. We said that we have 5 micro check marks. They are objective, method, experiments, KPIs, and then decision. So what does this mean? For every major check mark, there are the same micro check marks that you need to pass, and in order for a stage to be passed, you need to check all these micro check marks. The first one is objective. In the discovery or market sensing, objective means identifying a real pain point. Please don't start with a blurry vision. Identify the problem. My product does this. My product help people complete the sentence. Don't just go blurry. You need a clear pain point where you're actually solving a very specific a problem people are having. Your method here, you have mixed methods, data or human behavior. Of course, because it's our commitment, we need to explain it in the scientific way also. Again, it's very well explained in the ebook. And the experiment, while you are in the experiment phase, the tools that you need to use are Google Trends, keyword volume audits, marketplace bestsellers, listings, social listening for comments and groups. People are just, remember, social media is for socializing. People are just talking about things and throwing ideas. You can actually just pick one and resell it back to them, like create a problem around it, and just, or it's already a problem, you resend it as a product. Your KPI here is search volume, month on target keywords, or growth trend slot. And the decision is the last check mark. If search volume is near zero or no qualitative evidence of the problem exists, stop, just pass and go to the next product. Then problem definition or job to be done. The objective here is to precisely state the problem customer are really looking to solve. The method that you need to use here is to create a statement where you like from the comments or from the reviews or from anywhere, like from any reliable source of data, you state the acceptance criteria stated in customer language. So you will be looking for something like, I like this product because it's fast, affordable, and easy to use. So you might be looking for maybe 3 to 5 criteria that customers are looking to solve, or problems are customers are looking to solve. So these are 3 examples. 3 to 5 criteria would be very good in order for you to check the mark on the problem solving stage. Then the demand and demand validation. We explain it here in a way like you can establish if there is an actual demand and people are willing to pay, at least give predictable signals. So if metrics are moving or not, if really there is at least a signal of the need of this product. So the method that you can use here is a passive validation. Like you can maybe run ads on Meta where you are you can do pre-orders or wait lists or landing pages, and also you can do it organically if you have a good following base, or actually use you can use both. You can use paid in both, but we listed paid here alone, so you can use paid microtests, small ad spend to pre-sell page. So you actually run ads and pay, like you really invest money in a test where you actually expect nothing profit-wise, or like I started the business. No, this is, you are in the testing phase. So you actually run ads or do like the passive method where you actually do pre-orders, or you manage to run ads for a landing page with a clear CTA, same like what we explained here, a simple landing page with a value proposition and CTA. You can use like a minimum of 1 to 3 creatives. I prefer more 5, just for you to be sure that you actually gave it the maximum and the maximum effort, and you actually covered all the angles, and it's not the problem of the creatives now, it's actually the problem of the product. Because we don't want to lose this stage or phase because of the creatives. No, we are testing the product, so the creatives should be very good. A minimum of $200 would be great. If something is not moving, just forget it. The KPIs here are CTR, since we talked about creatives, landing conversions to sign up or pre-order, ratio, cost per lead in the context of context of the first one, the passive method, or the click to sign up ratio. Then here we have an example. Decision role is, let's say that the expected average order value and for you, like with the product that you chose, is $200, and the conversion rate that makes you break even or profitable is 5%. So a cost per lead should be less than 30% of $200, the expected average order value, times the conversion rate needed, which is in this example is 5%. So $200 times 0.05 give us 10, and 30% of 10 is 3. So in this scenario, it's good. The cost per lead is healthy. We have people interested, so we can move on with the product. If not, just go to the next product. Or the landing page conversion is less than 3% of cold traffic, because this is the first time you're launching your product and landing page and website, whatever, and you're sending cold traffic, right? So if the conversions on your website is less than 3% of this traffic, move on. The next one is the competitive positioning analysis, signals of viability. So the objective here is to determine whether you can enter and there is a room for like an extra seller in this domain. The method that we're using here is product gap analysis, features and benefits, or price gaps, or reviews sentiment, and repeat purchase evidence. So the experiment that you need to do here is to actually review top listings and analysis of negative reviews to find product gaps. What you actually be doing is to go, for example, on Amazon for the top 10, let's say top 10, and you go over one by one and you click on the 1-star reviews, and you check the common problem, not one, you should check maybe like a lot of reviews, and check a lot of reviews, negative reviews, and what actually people are complaining about, brand wise or product wise, anything, and use that as your advantage. So it might be the price, so you can use a cheaper price. It might be the design, so you can check for a better design. It might be like anything. If you're selling power banks, it doesn't last long. Anything, it can be anything, and you use this negative as your advantage, and this way you can enter the market very healthy and with an evidence. You have actually two evidence. One is you're choosing top 10, so it's an evidence that this product is being purchased, but there is a problem that I can solve. You see, this is the mentality that you should come with. Your KPI here is the average rating and percentage of reviews complaining about the X product, and number of competition in the price band. How do you take this decision? It's very easy. If market is saturated and there is no USP, there is no clear USP, just leave it and move on. Here then we are talking about this metric, willing to pay, or value pricing. The objective here is to test whether a price and benefits produce positive unit economics. The method we're talking about here is actually explained like in our ebook in a better way, but we are mentioning here so you can have an idea about it. It's the conjoint like experiments or price anchoring on landing pages. You want to make sure that like when you say when you choose a new product and you say that this product cost me $5, let me sell it for 25. How did you come up with this price? Like, from where did you get this guess? So this is not logical. How did you come up with this? So the price anchoring is you are the first one is the conjoint, where you're actually doing the surveys. Again, we explained this in a better way in the ebook. And the second way is the price anchoring, so it like 25 and 15 after discount. A pre-sell at different price tiers, so it's actually a method explained well in the ebook. The experiments is the A/B testing. You can run ads on like different landing pages and actually test the price, which price is better, and attracting like more convertive, so and analyze the drop off. You can also offer bundles with like more of the same product or actually complementary products. The KPIs you're looking for here is a conversion by price tier and estimated willingness to pay distribution. So and your decision if required price to reach your target margin exceeds willing to pay, so just leave it. Because let's say that in order for you to become profitable or break even, you need to sell the product for $50, but the willing to pay, you like with your testing, you found out that the willing to pay average or not, like a metric is $35, so just leave it. Or you can play with the like search for a different vendor that might sell it for you in a lower price, so you can actually meet the willing to pay ratio in the middle. It would be very good. Supply chain and operation check. Just before going into this, I want to say something that in the beginning, if you're really like starting by yourself, or maybe you have a small team of 2 or 3, just you do it. You do the supply chain. It's my advice, whether you take it or not, like it's your decision, my friend, but you do it. You don't want to burn any money, especially if you have a car. It would be very good. The objective here is to ensure supply can meet demand at acceptable cost, quality, and risk. So you don't want any problem with this, any problem, because this problem can be solved by you. So you do it if you are not very busy. And the method you need to do is supplier audits, sample orders, lead time validation. So like how many days does the product need to in order to be received by the customer, minimum order quantity negotiation. Some vendors in China, they don't accept even to send you orders if it's not more than 200. You like go and check, you will know by yourself. The packaging, it's very important. People are triggered by appearance 100 times more than the product itself. So experiments, you can order samples, measure defects, test shipping times and customs. It would be very good. And the KPIs that you're looking for here is the sample quality score, lead times by days, minimum order quantity, exposure, and supplier responsiveness. This is very huge, like it's very, very important. So you reach a point where you're out of stock and you just send in them tens of thousands of messages, just send me more, and they are not responding, and some of them, they don't speak English. It's a disaster. So all of these are very crucial things that you need to have. There is no product that only one vendor is selling or manufacturer is selling. So just like do a bit of hard work and check multiple vendors. The decision if lead time or minimum order quantity creates cash flow risk or quality fails, don't stock, just leave it. Of course, when I said, when I was talking that about you do it, you're doing the shipping, you're not doing the stocking. So the stocking is made by the vendor in the area that you're shipping from, and you actually doing just the delivery for the customer. If you're not selling worldwide, if you're selling locally, but if you're selling like if you're in Dubai and you're selling in the US, it's a different story. Then what you need to consider is unit economics and financial model. Again, I cannot emphasize more on this metric. Is on this stage is very important. The objective here is to build a unit economic model, cost of goods, and net profit per unit after ad and fulfillment. Everything should be very healthy. The method is conservative assumptions. Don't just put high expectations. Be realistic and use like this method of scenario analysis: best, base, and worst. Consider all of them, not only one. The KPIs that you're looking for here is the gross margin, contribution margin per unit for the price, cost of our goods and fees, paycheck period, how much how many days you need to wait until you get your money back from selling your product, and break even ad spend. The role here: if contribution margin is less than 20% after ad and fees, or payback is less than 90 days, then rework or reject. Because at this stage you can actually just play with the numbers a bit. If the product is very good, if you can just lower your ad spend. You can be like very careful with your costs. So your costs become less, and you don't sacrifice the product, because again, you cannot just blame the product for other problems. All the problems, you should have less problems, and the product, in order to test whether the product is good or not. Because if you have problems, and here we are testing a product, so we will come up with a conclusion that the product is not very good, where actually you have other problems that preventing the product from seeing the light. So we need here to clarify and just become very careful with our costs and our operations, so we actually do a very healthy and a very logical product test phase. The next one that we need to use is the MVP testing. The objective here is to validate the user experience and core benefit with a minimal product. The method is sending prototypes. This is what I actually did. to real users. I just shipped 20 items and send it to friends and people I know. I saw their reactions. They were very happy. I shipped the product. I just made sure that the product is can be purchased by people, and that people actually like it. So it's a very important metric. Again, it depends on the vendor. I was lucky just to find a vendor that sent me 20 units order. You might not find. Just do a bit of hard work and research more than one vendor. 10 to 50 products, this is what we said. And the KPIs, there is here something, recorded usability notes. You can use actually these, like what I did with them is I told them just get this product, and because it was a product for ladies, so I just told them get this product and shoot a video where you are using this product. So I actually took these videos and placed them on the website as a social proof. So this was the THRID. And the KPIs you're looking for here is satisfaction score, percentage of people who would repurchase, and percentage of people who would recommend. There is a metric here, the NPS, net promoter score. We'll talk about more deeply in the ebook. The decision rule here is repurchase intent and satisfaction is higher than 60%, move forward. It can be 50, to be honest, it can be 50, but we just want to be very realistic with this framework that we're giving you. The next one is risk and compliance assessment, especially if you're selling cosmetics, especially if you're selling creams, especially if you're selling something for hair. Please, please, please consider this stage. And before launching and before just sending to people, and God forbid some customer just like have a problem with his or her skin and just complain about you, or God forbid just raise a case. You don't want this mess. You don't want it. And by the way, I recommend just staying away from products that actually like medical, actually medical, like where your promise is actually like put a lot of responsibility upon your upon your head. So you don't need this. You don't need this kind of products. The method is, of course, the compliance checklist. If it's electric, safety, cosmetics regulations, labeling, restricted materials. If you're selling hoodies or something, consult legal when it's unclear. The KPIs is number of regulation action needed, and estimated compliance cost, and time also, because you don't need just to spend the next year just in courts and in health institutions just getting approvals for this and that. So if compliance costs are high or product restricted, just stop and stay away from medical products in the beginning, especially if you're a beginner. If you're sure about your product, just buy it. Actually launching a roadmap and go or no go gate. The objective here is to plan the next 90 days. It can be less, but it's a range, 60 and 90. Let's say 60 and 90 days of launch, creative test, everything should be ready. Channels, budgets, you don't adjust the website after the like you don't leave most of the editing of the website or the creatives or all of these kind of things to after launch, because at least you should start with the base, and you should also be dynamic of changing and testing. This is, of course, you cannot just rely on the same creatives for the next 90 days. You should be prepared of changing the creatives maybe after 15 days. The product sells very well, but you hit the creative fatigue, and the frequency is on meta ads is maybe 7, or cannot be 7 after 15 days, but or it might be, but we're just talking in general, that you need to be prepared. You need to have like a plan for every scenario, and just be prepared to prepare more creatives and adjust the website, and also like maybe launching on a different channel. Maybe you didn't start with Snapchat and you are advertising in Saudi Arabia, and you didn't use Snapchat in the beginning, so you add Snapchat, so it's an extra cost. Just be prepared. And the method here is this is your plan, which creative, which audience, landing pages, fulfillment path, and the success threshold. So, and then in the KPIs, because this reflects here, the KPIs is day 1 to 20 or 30 customer acquisition cost or conversion or product page and return rate and stock burn rate. The decision is predefined numeric go or no go. Just be realistic, and you should break even in the 30 days window, or 30 days window. Yeah, you should, or 35. You should break even in that period. So after 20 or 30 days, if customer acquisition cost is less and less than target, and baseline inventory turnover is less than also the threshold that you define, then scale. Else, just stop. So again, that's it for now, guys. And I just wanted to mention again, I know that I mentioned this over and over, but all of this is explained more deeply in the ebook. Like, you can name it maybe a mini course, but all of it is explained very well in the ebook, and you can actually get the ebook. And the surprise that we prepared for you is this tool. So this is a sheet that again acts as a tool for your validation. I will go over it and just leave it for you just to play with it. And of course, when you purchase this and the ebook, you will get access to our community, where you can ask, even if you have problem with your sheet, or some numbers are not working, or you have any kind of problem, we will just resend it to you. You will actually be giving access to download the same any product from Edmx 5 times after your first download. So it's like 5 times in total. So even if you have problem with your product, we will solve it for you and send it. You can actually contact us and get any help that you need. This tool is let's go over it. It's a like, it supports the framework that we talked about. Not all the stages are supported here, but this tool here like just focuses more on unit economics. So this is actually something that we really did in the past period. we actually put here the product name and then product ID, because you don't need to talk to your team with names like, I don't know, Eros EDP something. No, just talk IDs. Give me the IDs of this, get the IDs of that. And the category of your product, you can change this. The cost of goods, they are in dirhams now, but you can actually change the currency. If you click on any column and format, and then you can go to number, and here a currency, and change it to dollars. So and if you want to change like multiple columns, you can just select multiple columns, because here you have text, so you need only to change the numeric cells. What we did here is you have, after the category, you have cost of goods, market price, because I'm not sure if you're familiar with this, if you're familiar with this food delivery service here in Dubai. This is a new food delivery service here in Dubai. They came in with a huge budget. I'm not sure what's the problem with their website, but it's not loading. But it's a very famous food delivery service now here, and you have a huge competition here in the UAE also for food delivery. You have Noon, you have Talabat, you have like Kareem. This is from the Gulf News website. Why are suddenly seeing so many Kita food delivery riders in Dubai? Because the way that they came in is huge, like the market penetration that they did. And I saw their growth manager or team leader, or I'm not sure what was her name. She was talking about their the way they do market entry. So they are doing ads everywhere, offline and online. But if you go to their ads online, you just, the first thing that you see is check 50% off. Directly, they're doing on free delivery, 50% off. So they know that there are a huge competition here in the UAE, so they come in just directly. I know it's very simple, but they come in directly with less price. So cost of goods, market price, your or my price should be less. The discount amount, discount percent, all of this is automatically just calculated. You don't need to fill in all of this. You just need to fill in the first ones. So the cost of goods, market price, and your price. The rest is all calculated for you. Source, where did you get the product from? Alibaba, Noon, whatever, any source. Just put the source and the source link and the market price that you need to buy from, and then the market price link so you can buy, and the competition, if it's mid or high. It's perfect if it's mid or high, perfect. Low competition means low money being spent in this domain. The status in marketplaces should be from maybe maybe 1 to 4. If you find this, it would be perfect if you find this product, but top 10 is perfect. The margin value, the margin contribution, and here the return on your spend. So it's 1x, 10x, 2x something. The cost of delivery per product, the cost of ads, and then the net profit, a good sales scenario per week forecasted, and a good sales forecast per month also a forecast, and a good sales forecast per month, a bad sales forecast in a week, and also in a month. And then you have this selection where you can select, and all the selected rows will be green, and you can add your notes here. And there is here the surprise is the actual analytics that we added here. And it's not only this, as you can see here, like this is the cost of goods, so the column will be the cost of good, and then you have the shorts, my price over and the market price and my price. Always the yellow chart should be less or lower, so it means that you're selling at a lower price. And then you can get here the margin value versus the net, and you can switch over to analytics where you can actually get all the analytics that you need, every single one of them. You can check here the cost of goods versus market price, my price, margin value, and net profit, your expenses, the ads, cost of delivery, margin value. As you can see, cost of delivery and net has a big property here, so it's a healthy product. You have also net profit by product, discount amount, my price, and market price, and a lot of interesting things that you need to consider and see and read this data in order just to have a complete product validation for your next $1 million product. There are a lot of methods that people are advising you to do, but this is how real businessmen think and seriously do product validation. This is serious stuff. This is not go over some ads library advice. Go to ads library and check what other people are selling, and you start selling it. This is not the way we advise here at Edamix. We're very serious. This is how serious people, serious business people deal with an important report like the product or important research like the product validation process. Is very serious. Take it very seriously, and be very sure that before launching and before going over or starting a new shop and just start selling, make sure that your product is validated. That's it for today, guys. You can again, you can download and purchase all of these products, the ebook and the product validator sheet at adamix.online. We will be dropping the links in the description, and see you later. Goodbye.